Guys, as you can clearly tell, I'm not doing too well. Yeah, I'm sad to report that I'm dying because I watched a movie called Paranormal Extremes, Text Messages from the Dead, and now I lost my will to live. But before I go, I felt it was my duty to make you all suffer with me. I mean to entertain you with fun. So why don't we take a journey into the unknown and regret it for the rest of our lives, prompting us to never step outside of our comfort zones ever again. Roll the intro. So like most movies that are featured on this show, I knew that this had to be something featured in an episode the second I saw its trailer.
But that big guy up there has got it all worked out.
It's just 4 straight minutes of that. It's just wall to wall, no clarity ever. Come on, don't you just have to know the context for all that? Well, I'm here to report that confused feeling you get while you sit through that trailer is exactly the same feeling you're going to have when you watch the actual movie. So I guess they were pretty accurate in their advertising. Well, I guess prolonging the inevitable would be too fitting here, so let's get into this. What? Wait. What? Oh no. The whole movie's gonna be like this, isn't it?
I need to talk to you. Seriously.
Oh, no, this is the one. When they find my body, make sure they wipe my history. I've been looking at some weird shit. I don't even know how to explain this. You know when you had a long time to do an essay, but you didn't work on it, so you had to cram it all into one night while you're hammered? That probably made more sense than this. We start out with this couple who's going to make you very uncomfortable every time they're on screen, because this chick is in her late 30s, and this dude still has braces. Who wrote this movie?
Insert any Hollywood figure who has had a recent scandal.
Oh yeah, and then this lady comes up.
I need to talk to you.
Please don't.
And then they walk away, and then she makes a face like she's trying really hard to remember something. Did I leave the baby in the dishwasher? Oh shit! And then like any great movie, the title bursts in and assaults you. What? Oh, okay. I guess we're in the next scene now. Hey, this thing's actually got a pretty breaking pace so far. This thing must be pretty short.
I'm Ben.
Addison. Well, my friends call me Addie.
Addison, what a pretty name. You know, Addison, my wife and I used to take a walk every single day. And we'd walk in this very park and we'd sit at this very bench.
This movie is like a relative relaying a story to you while you're trying to do something important. You want to pay attention, but your body physically isn't capable of it.
She even named them Georgie and Gracie, and named this one Heckle and Jekyll and Schmeckle and Georgie and Gracie and
Dory. And the leader of our company.
And also you keep getting distracted by some dude walking his dog in the background. Couldn't you get another shot? Didn't want to take that again? Oh, okay, he's gone now. Fun fact, that's actually the director of the movie, Ted V. Michaels. And this was the last film he worked on before he passed away in 2016. So it's good he also got to do a little acting, but if only he was behind the camera, maybe he could have got this guy out of the shot.
Is this just behind the scenes footage, just kind of spliced into the movie?
Guys, this is gonna be really hard. Do you mind if I just turn back now? Ah, fuck it, we're too far. Okay, so after all these viewings, I think I'm finally starting to piece together what's happening. This movie is hardwired to make you tune out instantly the second people start talking, but I think I'm finally starting to get there. Don't quote me on this, or anything for that matter. 95% of what I say comes from a black hole in my brain that just spits out awkwardly strung together sentences. So she runs into the dead guy, and then she decides that she wants to do a seance with that awkward looking lady from before, or actually those two events might not be connected. Never mind, I take back what I said, I'm lost.
This might be a little confusing at first. but I'll explain each card to you, okay? Wow, this doesn't really look very good.
Oh. She's amazing. I'd like to tell you what's going on in this scene, but the audio sounds like it was recorded in another room.
There definitely is something that's surrounding you.
A mile away. And then we end the scene how we began it. Confused.
Off kilter. Yeah. They're just zooming in on her painted in eyebrows.
I think her eyes are painted on. Hey, you okay there? Hello? Anyone home? Hello? There's a dinner scene between Brace Space and the hand that rocks the cradle. Wait. Anyway, he needs to go somewhere for work, which, based on his looks, is probably a battle of the band somewhere. His mom, wife, whatever the hell's going on here, doesn't like it, but he goes anyway. Hey, I like his style. He didn't want to sit through another 5 minutes of people talking about nothing. I can admire that. And then there's this lady who I guess just stands in that one spot of her house all day waiting for people to show up. Why do people have to come to you? Do you just want a little bit of extra distance so you can assess a threat when they walk through the door? Listen, there's better security systems. I see a lot of flaws here. Can you guess what's wrong with this scene? I'll give you a second. Did you guess that the lighting is not very well done? Well, yeah, technically, because everything is wrong! This guy mumbles more than me and finishes all his lines like he's a robot that had to reboot because he got overheated.
Well, maybe you'll have it done by the time I get back. How's the documentary going?
How's the documentary? And this lady can't seem to stop eyeing the camera. It's making me really uncomfortable. Well, I mean, it is a horror movie, so to have a point. Text messages from the whatever the fuck it's called.
No, I'm sure that there'll be plenty of fun little things that we can do just between us girls. No boys allowed.
What does that mean? Oh God, where are we now? What's going on? Is that Mindy Sterling? Also, why do I constantly confuse Mindy Sterling and Rhea Perlman? Can someone please tell me why? Oh God, this movie's so boring. I can't even stay on track.
Okay, so I've got eggs and
No, Ronald. I don't want your eggs or your coffee or your juice or your weird touchscreen ordering machines. Just hire more cashiers, damn it. Hell, hire your son. I'm sure he's out of work after this movie. Oh my God, the lights went out. It's like being asleep. Oh no, the movie's still here. They go to fix the power, but they need a new fuse. So he drives to Home Depot, and then he buys the fuse, and then he leaves. Man, aren't you just ecstatic that we got to see all of that? And then you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but I just have no idea what this is.
Thanks, Dad.
But I didn't do anything.
Oh, well, thanks for nothing then, Dad.
Grandpa Ben?
I can't believe Gandhi saved him.
Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction. Nope, okay, scene's over, I guess.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I feel like I touched too much on the braces, and I forgot to mention the fact that he has the worst haircut I've ever seen. This came out a couple years ago. Dude, what are you doing? So he leaves, and then it's a different day. Flamingos? Okay, whatever. I'd like to point out that I did not put in that effect. Just thought that needed to be mentioned. So our lead... God, I don't even remember her name.
Addison. Well, my friends call me Addie.
Okay, Addison. That's why. I wanted to forget. So Addison goes to visit the spaghetti again, lady.
Are you Marie? Are you Marie? Marie?
This is the third episode where I've made a reference to that video. I am a fraud! But you know how this scene is gonna go. Oh, I met your husband, but my husband's dead. There you go, I just saved you an eternity of your time. Make the check payable to my therapist.
But on a serious note, you are not allowed to have too much fun on this trip.
No fun at all.
Okay, for starters, are we sure he's old enough to drive? Also, gotta compliment you on the sick room setup. You know, some would say that 8 pieces of Betty Boop memorabilia is too much, but I think you're hitting just the right balance. It strikes a really good look. I'm sure the teenager that used to live in this room had really great taste before you murdered them and started squatting. Here we go, the titular text messages from the dead. You know what that means. As CinemaSins would say, we're hacks who don't put any effort into our videos. Roll credits. This is one of the most profoundly confusing experiences of my life. Every time I think I'm starting to understand, I'm wrong. This is just like being an adult. So the Amazing Grace died off camera, and Addison is so upset that she has to put the radio in the trash can to calm herself. I've heard of weirder methods. I mean, none are coming to mind right now, but if you give me a long time and a fifth of Jack, then I could probably think of something.
Hello?
Addison.
Does anybody just sit in the middle of their house like that to make calls? Like, you couldn't put her at a desk or like on a sofa or standing? She seems to really love standing in that house. Just take the chair away. This is what it feels like to find out there's still over an hour of this movie left.
I'm sorry. This isn't true.
I'm not so sure this is allowed. I mean, I know I've heard of being married by a friend, but being buried by a friend, is this cool? I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not sure this guy's actually a priest. The next however many years this movie takes are spent with Addison while she does the whole research part of the movie. You know that part that shows up in bad horror movies where they have to go to the library or to, Grandpa's house? You know that part? Oh yeah, and then she gets locked in the basement with the selling his service guy.
I can help you find anything you could possibly want.
Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt.
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Man, Zodiac is a much different film than I remember it. Oh, Wilford Brimley is here too. Hooray!
Actually, I'm surrounded by diabetes.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. She's got a recorder to listen to the ghost now. Good enough. All we need, I guess.
Hello, Addison. I am Harata.
Horchata, nice to meet you. You're my favorite song to skip on Contra.
Horchata.
Yeah, this lady and her weird silent friends show up from time to time, and they just sort of hang out and stand there. Also, sometimes her friend just kind of sneaks away. I'd love to tell you why they're there, but... Describing this movie feels like I'm giving a police report after being witness to some horrible crime. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the best character in the movie. Cowboy Hat!
Miss Lynn, I definitely need to get a hold of my ex, Charlotte. She's the only one who knows where the key is.
So they have a seance at the Martinelli's factory, but the energy is too much or some bullshit like that, so they have to leave. Because it would be a tragedy if a scene in this movie actually led to something. Apparently Addison is being stalked by Todd in the shadows. I don't know what that's about.
Who is it?
It's Addie. Can I come in?
My daughter?
Yes, Dad.
Why didn't she call first?
Dad, I need someone to talk to.
I bet you need money, too.
No, Dad, I don't need money.
It's drugs, isn't it?
No, I don't do drugs.
Look, if it is, you can just turn your skinny little ass around, march on out to your car, and drive on out of here. I'm done helping you out.
Oh, I take back what I said. I take back what I said? I never take back what I said. I'm always that way. I take back what I said. Her dad's the best character because he reads all his lines like he's an angry old man who doesn't want to be in a movie.
Now listen to me. You're not gonna go out with your tarot cards and your night vision goggles running around through the graveyard looking for Dracula.
He's so plastered. He just keeps talking about Dracula. I feel like ghosts and vampires have a few degrees of separation. Do people just turn into vampires when they die? Because that sounds fucking sweet. Listen, I'd love to tell you what was going through people's heads when they made this movie, but I can't even imagine.
Mom.
Let's go.
Were you two going somewhere? Even when I'm trying to pay attention, it's not working. It's almost avant-garde. The more you try to understand it, the less you do. When's the Criterion Collection gonna pick this one up? Now it's time to meet our villain. I mean, not really, but everybody in this movie is kind of a villain. Oh no, Methius is here. Hide all your pony erotica. He's gonna talk to us about waking up from the Matrix. The perfect summation of the movie. You feel better? No, not really. Oh, no!
No, never mind. This guy studies a blade.
This guy means business.
This guy's a pickup artist.
I didn't pay you to come over here and tell me ghastly stories about how I could destroy my costume collection.
Okay, under what circumstances would it have been acceptable to invite this man into your house? Short of being murdered with a prop shuriken, I don't exactly see what the advantage could be. So they meet up with Hank Scorpio in the only section of the building they were allowed to film in, I guess. He's a doctor, and he says there's nothing wrong with her, which leads to so many overreactions.
I know this can be a little bit scary, but I promise you we're just here to help. So I'm gonna have you follow me. We're gonna take you back into the lab. I just need to have you take a little bit of this medicine here, and that's gonna help you go to sleep. Once you're asleep, we're going to hook up some instrumentation, just monitor the data, figure out what's going on, and see what we can and can't rule out. We'll come up with a prognosis for you, okay?
You know, it's very comforting when your doctor has a hard time stringing sentences together.
We did 20 takes, and that was the best one.
So she's hooked up to this machine that gives her a dream, or monitors a dream, or maybe it makes her access a memory. Just listen, I got no idea what's happening. Oh, wait, holy shit, there is a Dracula. George Carlin was right. This movie perfectly recreates the feeling of drinking an entire bottle of NyQuil and then trying to drive through the night. Oh, hey, you're back, and your partner is sneaking away. Where's she going? Did someone keep an eye on her? Oh, okay, she's still in the fridge.
You can't see anything in this shot.
Dude, look! It's right there. That's a bug.
Oh god, and now we spend just so much time with this crew of a ghost hunters type show that the movie just randomly decides needed to be introduced now. It's not like there wasn't plenty of room to take out stuff in the beginning. Couldn't have maybe put some introductions here? What am I saying? This movie's already hard enough to follow as is. And this man, he deserves some kind of award because he's one of the worst actors I have ever seen. But he has this kind look in his eyes when he talks that just makes you feel comforted and warm. And you know what? You kind of don't mind that he's such a terrible actor.
Okay, so what do we know about the young girl?
Ooh, or maybe it's a glazed-over serial killer expression. I can't really tell. It's one of those. I get them confused.
She's a really pretty blonde.
Oh, God! Sorry. That's mean, but that I promise, that was an involuntary reaction. I mean, who just has Einstein quotes on the wall? What was that decor choice? Also, what the fuck? I'm gonna save you so much time here. Addison fucks around with her ghost buddies while the show gears up to do an episode about her, on her, maybe she's just gonna be there. It's time for Parallax, man! Fuck yeah! I don't even know. This movie ate my joy, and I'm just sort of coasting. They prepare for the show, and Addison gets comforted by her friends and her dad, because what this movie really needed was more scenes in this spot.
Now we got fucking Rob Zombie in the house. That's what the guy said earlier. He didn't say Dracula, he said Dragula.
And then they set up for InfoWars. I mean Paranormal Wars or whatever. Which, by the way, uses the Ghostbusters logo. Oh, watch out, buddy. Sony owns that shirt now. Burn it before they can make a terrible animated movie about it. She rolls up to the investigation, or maybe they're just having a Call of Duty session, judging by the earpiece. Anybody who's owned an Xbox can attest to the fact that those headsets have the audio quality of an expired can of Spam. What are you doing? And then there's just a lot of Paranormal Activity stuff. You get it. We all get it. Can it just end now?
Is she breathing?
She doesn't have a pulse.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I'm not really sure who that was, but I'm not gonna complain. It's over. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. It's done. Holy shit! I'm alive. I'm still here. Oh wow, this is amazing. Wait, I still have no money and I'm in massive amounts of debt. Never mind. Send me back in. We're going for broke. So that was Paranormal Extremes: Text Messages from the Dead. What? I can't really recommend it as one of those so bad it's good movies because it has funny moments, but they are very spaced out. It's primarily just boring. Honestly, the best way to watch this is the way I watched it. Just get together with you and a friend who can talk through an entire movie and have a good time and have fun with that. And like I said, this was Ted V. Michael's last film before he passed away. And you know what? I feel like it's not really a good representation of his work. He actually directed The Girl in the Gold Boots, which would be familiar to Mystery Science Theater fans, and he also made Dr. Sex. Okay? But the point is, he's got other work that you should definitely go and check out, because I've seen a few of his films, and they do lend themselves more to that kind of entertainment. For right now, I think I need to catch the big sleep, because, you know, watching a better movie can totally clear your head. I mean, that's great. It's got Humphrey Bogart, and it's a classic noir, and it's later inspired The Big Lebowski, little known fact. Also, I'm gonna fucking kill my... Thanks so much for watching, guys. To be honest, I never really know going in how much material I'm gonna get out of a movie, so it's always really rewarding to be able to see this start from that phase and come together into a finished product and shape up really nicely. It means so much to me that people are enjoying my content. I know that's a really stock thing to say, and I keep saying it in all my videos, but it really truly does mean a lot to me, and I feel like that needs to be said. And hey, if you like this video, why don't you check out some of the other videos in the series? I do this as a show. This is a thing. Got an IMDb page and everything. Moving up in the world, Mom. I'm kidding. My mother and father are very, very supportive of the stuff I do. You can also check out the other videos on my channel, and hey, you can also subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll be notified instantly anytime I post anything. And if you really like my stuff and feel like helping me out, you can go check me out over on Patreon. I'm setting up a whole bunch of exclusive rewards for my patrons, and of course, you can get your name on this end screen here, or I even added a new tier where I'll read out some names for a certain perk. I don't remember what I set it to, but go to my Patreon and you can check that out. Hope you're looking forward to all the great exclusive content that I'm going to be distributing through there. You can follow me on Twitter if you like. I'm at EvaModem. Don't ask what that word means, I don't fucking know. Or you can check out the GoFundMe for the movie I made. That's shaping up, should be at least on the festival circuit this year. Can't really speak for when it's gonna come out after that, but I'll be posting as many updates as possible. It's shaping together really nice. I'm really excited for all you guys to see it and see what I've been working on long term while I've also been doing this stuff. So get excited for that. More on that to come soon. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my stuff. It means so much to me that my channel is expanding and I'm reaching more viewers like yourself, and I will see you next time I make a video. Oh yeah, here we go. The titular text messages from the dead. Cinnamon sins. Here we go. The titular text messages from the dead. Cinnamon sin. It's all I'm going to be able to say now.